Hello Standard 6, your Arun sir, and going to teach science chapter 7 air, and it is part 2. Means in part 1 what we have discussed? We have discussed what is air. Air is the mixture of gas. And what does air contain? Different gases are there, like nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, and other than this carbon dioxide and other gases 1%, dust particle, smoke, water. And we have also discussed about the experiments to prove that nitrogen is present in the air, oxygen is present in the air, carbon dioxide is present in the air, and water vapor is present in the air. Till this we have already discussed. Now we have to discuss in detail about the humidity. Okay, so what is humidity? What is humidity? The amount of water vapor in the air is known as humidity. Amount of water vapor, amount of water vapor in air. Okay, how much water vapor is present in air, and that is called humidity. Very clear? And humidity depends on the season, the condition. In rainy season, the humidity is more amount of water vapor is there in the air, and in summer season it is less. The air which blows over the sea will contain more amount of moisture, so in that humidity will be more. Okay, so it was about the humidity. And in air, some other gases like neon, helium, argon, krypton, xenon, radon are present. Okay, and those gases are called as inert gas. Now a question arises, why they are called inert gas? Keep in mind, inert gas. Certain inert gases are there in the atmosphere, and some of the example is helium, argon, krypton, xenon. Okay, these are called as inert gases because they do not react with anyone. They do not react. So if I will ask that why these gases are called as inert gases, these gases are called inert gases because they do not react with any other gases or any other thing. And give two examples of inert gas, you can write any of the two examples. So that part is clear. Now some more thing which we have to discuss. It was about the gases we discussed and the water vapor which is present in the air. Other than this, some solid particles are also present in the air. Solid particles. Can you name some solid particle which is present in the air? Yes, that is dust, smoke. Smoke is also a solid particle. If you will see the smoke carefully, very small black solid particles are floating and they remain suspended in the air. Suspended in the air. It means what? Floating in the air. They remain floating in the air. And dust particle, it depends on the condition. If a vehicle goes, a truck crosses, you can see dust in the air. Okay. After rain, no dust will be there. So it depends on the hair, pollen grains. Pollen grain I have taught, which burst and by wind dispersed or transferred to the from anther to the stigma during pollination. Means pollen grains are also present. Different things are present. Other than non-living things, Some living material are also present in air. Can you name? Small living materials like bacteria is present in the air, virus is present in the air. And dear children, this COVID-19 virus, the coronavirus is present in air. So we ask our children to put on mask and to maintain social distance. Very clear or not? So that this virus could not enter our body. And as far as smoke, from where the smokes come? By burning fuel. If you will burn coal, petroleum, anything, okay, from the factories, from home, from thermal power station, and it will produce smoke which comes out through the chimneys of the factory, and this smoke mixes with the air and deteriorates or decreases the quality of the air. So these are the solid particles. Not only this, if you want to see, solid dust can be seen easily, or one very interesting thing I will say, by which you can see very small dust particle in the air. Keep the room dark, okay, make your room dark and allow sunlight to enter through a hole. If the sunlight is entering through a hole, suppose this is your house, okay, and from here sunlight is entering. Here sunlight is entering, and in this sunlight you can see a small dust particles are dancing. Seen or not seen? Yes. So what does it indicate? That dust particles which are very small are present in air. Okay. So it was about the solid particles. Now, importance of air for living organism. Can you survive without air? Can you live without air? No, we can't live without air. Why we need air? Air contains oxygen, and oxygen, air contains one important gas, oxygen, O2, and it is 21%, and it is needed for respiration. Needed for respiration. Okay, so whether plant or animal can't survive in the absence of oxygen. Okay, and why oxygen is needed? For breathing. And what is respiration? Breathing and respiration are the same thing? No, respiration means oxidation of food. Oxidation of food to release energy. To release energy. Oxidation means what? Oxidation means addition, adding. Whatever we are eating, with that oxygen is added. And after addition of oxygen, the food is broken and energy is released. And that is called as respiration. Very clear or not? Respiration means the process of breaking down of absorbed food to release energy. And as a byproduct, waste product of respiration, waste product is carbon dioxide. And breathing means taking air which contain more amount of oxygen and releasing out air which contain more amount of carbon dioxide. So the gas, the air which comes out from our nose after breathing, breathing means taking air which contain oxygen, more amount of oxygen, and giving out air which contain more amount of carbon dioxide. That is breathing. And respiration means oxidation or breaking of food to release energy. So that part is clear. Now one experiment we will see, and in that experiment we will discuss that how oxygen is necessary for photosynthesis. Sorry, oxygen is necessary for respiration. Take a utensil, okay, or jar, and what you do, catch a cockroach, एक तिलचट्टा पकड़ लो, cockroach, and put this cockroach here. Okay, suppose this is our cockroach, and now cover it by lid. Leave this cockroach here and cover it by lid. What you will see? After some time, the cockroach will die. Why it will die? Because when you covered the jar with a lid, the oxygen of the air was finished till that time this cockroach survived. But as the oxygen finished, this cockroach will die. Same is the case with us. We need air which contain oxygen, and it is necessary for our survival. Now, it was about the animal. What do you think? Plants also need oxygen? Yes, the process of respiration takes place in plant also. And one more process is there. Plant releases oxygen also. Plants release oxygen. How they release oxygen? By the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. So dear children, what is photosynthesis? It is a process in which green plants, not other, green plants prepare their own food. Prepare their own food. It is a process by which green plants prepare their own food is called as photosynthesis. How this food is prepared and what are the foods of the plant? Dal, bhat, chokha, chutney, achar. No, plants will not eat. The food of the plant is glucose. Okay. Food of the plant is glucose. And glucose is prepared in the body of the plant by the process called photosynthesis. And for photosynthesis, sunlight is necessary. Sunlight is required. Carbon dioxide is required. And sunlight, carbon dioxide, and only green plant can do photosynthesis. Why the plants are green? Due to presence of a pigment, a material, and the name of that material is chlorophyll. Very clear or not? Due to presence of chlorophyll only, the leaves are green in color. And this chlorophyll only traps the solar energy, sunlight, and then carbon dioxide, water, formula of water knowing na? Yes, in the presence of sunlight, the food is prepared, and food is what? Glucose. And with glucose, oxygen is also given out. Oxygen. Very clear or not? And this process is called as photosynthesis. Once more try to understand. Green plants, they are green due to presence of chlorophyll. Green plants prepare their own food in the presence of sunlight, taking carbon dioxide and water, makes their own food, that is glucose, and releases oxygen. And this process is called as photosynthesis. Very clear? But in night, photosynthesis will not take place because in night sunlight is not there. So Green plants prepare their food only during the daytime. Very clear or not? And we have got our nose through which we release gas. Have you seen the nose of the plant? No, there is no nose of the plant. There are tiny pore, and where that pore is present? On the leaves, and these pores are called as stomata. They release gas by the stomata which is present on the leaves of the plant. Okay, and whatever oxygen is released, this or some oxygen is taken by the plant for respiration, because for respiration what is necessary? Oxygen is necessary. And respiration will take place daytime and night time, all the time. Throughout the life, respiration will take place. Now, here a question arises. If he will sit under tree during daytime, he will feel comfortable, shade and oxygen also. But during night time, don't sleep under tree. रात में पेड़ के नीचे नहीं सोना चाहिए, भूत पकड़ लेगा, चुड़ैल उतर जाएगी. No, during night time, the process of photosynthesis will not take place, but the process of respiration will take place and carbon dioxide will be released. And we require oxygen, not carbon dioxide. So, it is advised not to sleep under the tree during the night time. Very clear or not? So, today up to this much. Means we have discussed what things? We have discussed about the humidity, we discussed about the solid particles in the air, we discussed about the photosynthesis, and we discussed about the respiration and the chlorophyll and stomata. Thank you very much.